Okay, partie deux of my weird rant that was going to be talking about vegetarianism, but I ended up not talking about that. But yeah, so let's say you are allergic to red meat. Some people are. Your diet then would be mainly consisting of... Fuck me. Door flew open again. Whatever. I'm leaving it open because they're doing maintenance. Thing with, if you have a red meat allergy, such as alpha-galactose or that sialic acid, GC versus AC, then you could do better on a pescatarian type of diet than on a normal carnivore diet, you know. The main issue I see with pescatarianism in the first world is pufas. The pufa concentration overall will simply be too high. And so it becomes of paramount importance to get most of your fats from tropical plants rather than from temperate plants or the temperate plants that the animals eat. Now, of course, ruminants would be fine, but they've got the whole... they've got alpha-galactose, and if you are allergic to alpha-galactose or to new 5GC, then you need to avoid that. I was just reminded of something Daphne said when I was watching her stuff. She was talking about this cheap lazy vegan broad, and something I did reminded me of the cheap lazy vegan, or of one of the twats she reviewed the diet of. So they were trying to make a no sushi roll, and she described it as a survival island hoagie. Like, what does that even mean? Got pinged on RC. But yeah, something I did today. I had half of a nori sheet, and I spread ground beef on it, and I put mustard on top, horseradish mustard actually, and then I rolled it up. I rolled up the strip of nori, and I ate it. And it was a mess, and I loved it. But yeah, I spread ground beef on a survival island hoagie. Yeah, so back to specific disease states in vegetarianism, which I didn't even get to in the first part of the video. This is going to come in two parts, like a lot of good things. So if you've got a red meat allergy, obviously pescatarian, and you're not going to be doing dairy, I don't think, because I think that has alpha-galactose as well. I've heard that that milk is okay. I've also heard it's not. I feel like butter and ghee would be okay because it's like very trace amounts, even less than already the carbohydrates level in meat. Again, main objection to polypescatarianism in the first world is the PUFA level. So you want to be mainly eating lean meat and fat from tropical plants like cocoa. That is obviously an expensive diet, though. So. But yeah, I have a diet largely unlike that. I don't have a red meat allergy, and I'm not iron overloaded. Now, iron overload would call for strict vegetarianism, along with consumption of high phytate foods. But that's just my opinion. Better way is bloodletting. Because at least then you stay nutrient sufficient with the bloodletting, because you're only really dumping out iron with the bloodletting. Main disadvantage of bloodletting, you start collapsing veins. Not good. You don't want to have collapsed veins. Because that's actually how your body heals from a venipuncture, is it collapses the vein. So not good. Not good. Somebody on the Diet Doctor podcast. Anyway, yeah. So, specific disease states will warrant vegetarianism. But not really the ism, but just the diet. Hemochromatosis, if you don't have access to bloodletting, you probably are going to be wanting to eat a lot of phytates, because that will at least stem the bleeding, as it were. So ironic. It'll stem the iron accumulation if you do a high phytate vegetarian diet. Having iron loading diseases. You're also going to want to consume milk. For fatty acids, you're not going to be wanting to consume fish if you've got hemochromatosis, because fish has iron in it. Milk does not have much iron in it. Yeah, crazy stuff. I think I'll upload these.